One thing I could never wrap my head around was all of the negative intent my ex would assign to my behavior. I would say or do something, and he would jump to the worst possible scenario, react from that place, and make me out to be somebody that I'm not. Kind of like a character assassination. And if you're new to my page, my name is Jackie, and I'm giving real examples of emotional abuse so that you can spot them in your relationships. There were a lot of times that my ex triggered me. That's the purpose of relationships, to reflect back to us the pieces within ourselves that we need to heal. But when he would trigger me, I didn't jump on him and assign negative intent. I assumed that he was showing up to the relationship in good faith. So I would attempt to seek understanding first before seeking to be understood. And I still did this even after experiencing patterns of abusive behavior because I knew jumping to conclusions and making assumptions was a cognitive distortion. But he didn't do that. He would accuse me of something. If I looked up to think, I was rolling my eyes. If I didn't run to the door to greet him when he got home, I was pissed at him. If I didn't have sex with him, I thought he was unattractive. If I put my phone down when he entered the room, he thought I was cheating. And then you end up spending your time trying to prove a negative. You get lost in this cycle of how could they think these awful things about me? That is not my character. Let me tell you how. It's all projection. They're either projecting their own behavior. They assign you negative intent because that is how they move within the world. So they think everybody moves in the world that way. They think everybody is shady. Or they assign negative intent because of their past trauma or experiences. Maybe they had other experiences where people had negative intentions. And so they hold a fear that you do too. But in either case, it's still projection. If you believe people are shitty, you will always be looking for ways in which people are shitty. There is a difference between owning your trauma and communicating it from a place of awareness. Hey, you did this thing and it's super triggering for me. It reminds me of X and the story I'm telling myself is Y. That's owning your shit. And then there's blatant accusations. The first invites conversation around the trigger to be able to find possible solutions. The second will immediately put the receiver in a position where they have to defend themselves. This isn't a communication problem. This is a lack of self-awareness problem. This is a projection problem. Assigning intent is an empathy problem.